For more details, I'm joined by the centre's Raymond.
There is a great danger of ignoring the problem of homelessness. Even though it's very visible in all of our cities, it's strangely the most visible problem.
So we'll process people here. We've got social workers and nurses, Department of Health, and also from NGOs, and we'll do health tests for everybody. And then we'll move people from here to 7 different locations around the city. What we're looking at after lockdown is to provide places, tents in the short term, permanent structures in the longer term, where people can sleep at night. They won't be contained there during the day. There's no reason to contain people, but it means that at night, if they have nowhere else to sleep, at least they're somewhere where they can sleep, which is covered, where they're protected from the weather, and where they have access to toilets and showers. We have a huge number of people in this country who are undocumented. Some of them are foreign nationals, some are South Africans who don't have IDs, particularly homeless people. But for the vaccination program to be effective, we need everyone to be vaccinated. COVID doesn't distinguish between people with or without documents, so the vaccine shouldn't either.
Thanks for your time, sir. Appreciate it. So this, of course, is a concern, right? There are many people who don't want to get vaccinated because they are afraid this is going to happen. How do we ensure it doesn't?
So the Department of Health recognises that a vaccination program needs to embrace everybody, and the having documents or not having documents shouldn't be a block. So this morning's event was a way of showing homeless people that their vote counts, that actually politicians care about what they think because they want their vote. So for them to sit in a room with senior politicians and hear from them and be able to speak to them and know that their vote will count the same on the 29th of May as anyone else's is a really significant gesture for them. Well, while you're sitting at the restaurant, there'll be a menu insert or a table talker telling you about the Social Meal Project and inviting you to make a donation of 15 Rand. Because 15 Rand is what it costs us to provide breakfast, a hot cooked lunch, showers, clean clothes and counselling to a homeless person for one day. This meal of reconciliation is a very important signal of what is possible. Can we imagine a South Africa in which rich people are eating with poor people, in which people of different faiths are eating together, in which South Africans and foreign nationals are eating together? That is our vision of what South Africa should be. I hope it's a vision other people share, and this meal is a glimpse of what that vision could be in reality. So at the Dennis Hurley Centre, we help homeless guys by turning them into second-hand booksellers. To make that possible, obviously we need a lot of second-hand books. And so we thought, let's use not just Mandela Day, but the whole of the month to have a book drive across the city. And our challenge to the people of Durban is to collect 10,052 quality books and donate them to us. Why that number? Because that's the number of days that Nelson Mandela spent in prison. And if you're spending time in prison, reading books is one of the ways to get through the long hours. As people who want to engage in charity, who want to help the poor, we tend towards a bit of a distance. Yeah. We'll hand out money to a guy at the robots. We won't talk to him, or we even
struggle to make eye contact.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And I often say to people, if you do nothing else, wind down the window and greet somebody.
It's around dignity.
Talk to them. Recognise that they are a fellow human being, a fellow child of God, and do what you can to recognise that in the other person, because then they see it in themselves. Yeah.